Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Direct Road. I'm your boy Mouse Lion.
I'm your boy BZ On.
Your boy Scoop.
You already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get right into it. You know what I mean? How y'all feeling? Happy holy days, you know what I'm saying?
Happy holidays. Bless up.
We just celebrated Christmas, New Year's on the way, you know what I mean? We haven't wishing blessings on all, you know what I mean? Wishing prosperity on all coming forward and fast coming. You know what I mean? But let's get right into it, you know what I mean? Sports coming. Oh, I don't know if y'all noticed, if y'all hear a little background noise and anything, just so you know. I don't know what's going on over here. Something is cooking. I ain't gonna ask no questions.
We catching wreck though.
We catching wreck
though.
Yeah, you know I mean,
we catching wreck.
Just know we catching wreck. You know what I mean? I know Uncle Stu over here whipping up one of his wrecking ball of the week, so we gonna see what that is sooner or later. Anyway, we on the foosball. You know what I mean? Football. You know what I mean? America's game.
It was a great holiday.
It was a great holiday.
Great holiday.
Grinch ain't steal your Christmas.
No. Cowboys lost.
No,
49ers lost.
Yeah.
Eagles won.
Yeah.
So you know what that is. A great holiday.
Speaking of Grinch stole Christmas,
season.
it was so many interceptions, 49ers, Ravens, you know what I'm saying? The bull celebration at the winner of the picks. He threw the bag over the shoulder, broke into the safe, you know what I mean? Threw the bag over the shoulder, stole Christmas, you know what I mean?
That was a lot of that.
Whole lot of that.
Definitely disrespectful.
My man threw 4 picks. Brock Purdy did. First, most interceptions since Colin Kaepernick in 2015, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Love to see it.
You know what I mean? No 49ers done that since. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's a lot of picks. For context, he's never thrown a pick when throwing to Brock Purdy. When throwing to Deebo Samuel in his career. Okay. So this is the first time he's thrown multiple picks.
Well,
it's also the first time he's thrown a pick when throwing to Deebo Samuel. So all that talk about he only lost some 3 games prior to this, you know what I mean? Because everybody's like, man, he only lost when he don't got everything he need. As long as he got everything he need, Brock Purdy is elite. Because I said it last week. Well, T. Will was there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Left tackle was there.
Everybody was there.
Deebo was there.
Full cast.
He threw to Deebo, and 2 of them passes to Deebo turned into interceptions.
The best offense versus the best defense.
Baltimore defense showed up tonight. You know what I mean? They showed up that night. So that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That the Grinch stole Christmas that night. The Ravens
season's beatings, if you will. Got beat down.
It was reckless on Christmas.
Very reckless. There was a whole lot of red getting caught on Christmas.
Love to see it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I felt like everybody was waiting to see what happened. Cam was berated for saying who was game managers, and all them game managers they was light, except for Tua. Except for Jared Goff. All them other game managers was light.
Jared Goff was lit.
Super light. You know what I'm saying? Dak, what'd he do? Went on the road.
Light work. You ain't worried about that guy, man.
Shout out to Tua. He's still holding it down. You know what I'm saying? But Eagles. Do you care that they made it look harder than it had to be versus the Giants?
I care about wins and losses.
And that's all that should matter.
That's all that matters. There's 3 columns. You got wins, you got losses, and you have ties. Style points is not a category. Close wins, almost maybes.
No,
not
wins.
a category.
I mean, y'all scored 33 points, so that's a good offense if you ask me. 33 points is good enough. 33 points is a good offensive night.
We also play down to our competition for real. I mean,
I guess
we do that from time to time.
Does it matter? Cowboys beat on the Giants and then lose on the road.
I mean, if only we got the pleasure of playing Danny Dimes twice. But you know, whatever. We got Paisan. We got
knocked him out the game. Y'all had to face Tyrod Taylor for the second half.
Shout out Tyrod Taylor. He's still hanging around. You know what I mean? But he had to catch that L.
I've been saying all year that Swift has been a leader in yards per carry, one of the better runners all year. But Eagles won't give him his full, you know what I mean, workload that he can get. They keep feeding Gaineswell. Yeah, I mean, they keep giving Jalen all the RPO options.
All the goal line work. Like, yo, let my man Swift cook.
But Swift be cooking.
Run the ball.
What's the problem, bro? Because, I mean, they won. But I feel like you give Swift the ball more, you ain't got to work as hard as you be making yourself work. You know what I'm saying?
And I would be remiss if I wasn't saying we are 11-4, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna sound real petty, like I'm splitting hairs and I'm being ungrateful.
Man,
but
talk your shit.
at the end of the day, you're gonna open up the entire offense by running the ball. Establish the run early. That way you can't play action if you don't run the ball. You can't RPO if you don't run the ball. You can't protect our defense if you don't run the ball. It's very simple. To me, it seems like when we're running the ball, it's effective. It's effortless. When Hurts is back there throwing 30, 40 times a game, it looks forced.
Do you feel like he did too many forced throws this game, even though they won?
Truthfully, yeah, because he had a pick.
Was he playing hero ball again?
At times, it comes across as hero ball. At times, and like I said, I don't know if it's drinking your own Kool-Aid, the media's fueling this, or maybe it's upper management that's saying, we want to see a more Lamar Jackson-esque type of Michael Vick dynamic. Max contract pressure. You know what I mean? That's a real thing. Sure. But in all honesty, at this point of the juncture, you want to save yourself for the playoffs. Run the ball. Running the ball is very simple.
Do you feel
it's
like
elementary? You know
I personally feel like they saving Swift for the playoffs because why not? You see how quality you getting out of his rushes. Why not give him more? But are you saving him so that you can use that as Jalen Nee becomes ailing or less ailing?
Hey, listen, man. All it takes is one play, and an injury could happen out of the blue. You know what I mean? I understand you want to save you if you have an injury-prone, quote-unquote player. You want to try to save him, but at the end of the day, you need to. For our sake, you need to secure home field. You need to secure possibly the number 1 seed. It's possible. We'll get into that a little more later. But for sure, clinch the division. For sure.
Yeah. Speaking of clinching the division, Cowboys lost.
Love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, so they're playing for the wild card. Yeah, I mean, I saw a post that said we potentially have a matchup of Detroit Lions hosting the Rams and Matt Stafford.
That's a fire matchup
for a playoff game. That brings me to my point of who I think is on fire right now.
There you go.
And the Rams would be my team for the team that's got the hot streak popping.
At the right time.
At the right time. Never forget the weapon that it is. Matt Stafford, if you give him a wide receiver, he going to overfeed a favorite target. Historically, that's all he do is overfeed his favorite target. And every time he got a really good target, he overfeed him to the point of breaking a record. That's fair. Calvin Johnson, biggest amount of yards in the season for a wide receiver. Cooper Kupp, biggest amount of yards since Calvin Johnson.
Triple crown winner, Cooper Kupp.
Triple crown runner, Cooper Kupp. Super Bowl MVP, Cooper Kupp.
Facts.
You feel me? Yeah, I mean, all thanks to Matt Stafford. Now, Puka Nacua
beast
is on pace,
straight beast,
to set the record for rookie yards in a season.
All time.
You feel me? All time. Again, Matt Stafford is the common denominator. You give him a good target, he gonna show you he is favorite. You know what I mean? That's another thing. So I feel like they got the quarterback who's been elite. Never forget Matt Stafford is the former number 1 overall pick. So it's Detroit, it's not him.
Can I put a pin in this for a second? You were a Matt Stafford hater for a lot of years.
I called him Pat Stafford.
Okay, as long as we're paying homage, as long as we're paying homage to Matt Stafford now.
I won't deny that. That's because he was in Detroit. You got it. You know what I mean?
How you feel now?
No. I called him Pat Stafford. I never denied that the man could get his numbers. You see, he has a godly arm. A la Josh Allen, a la Justin Herbert. One of those players who it ain't got nothing to do with whoever else on the field. They just built so different that when they throw the ball, it's like, man, God built that arm different. You mean, them the 3 quarterbacks, you can say them God built them arms different. But Pat Stafford ain't never won. You feel me? It's kind of like when people talk about KG. I love KG. KG, one of my favorite all-time players. You know what I'm saying? Individually, what he did as a personal player, amazing. But the Timberwolves ain't never did nothing while Bull was in the West. You know what I'm saying? MVP and all. You know what I'm saying? MVP season is because they actually made the playoffs that year. Every other year is super dookie.
That was the Western Prom though, at the same time.
It was, but the facts is facts. You know what I'm saying? We coming from a point where it's like, yo, we love what we seeing, but it's only because, you know what I'm saying, the competition was lacking. You know what I mean? But right now, yeah, man, Pat Stafford really holding it down, bro. I like him. You got Kyron Williams, you got Cooper Kupp, you got Puka Nacua. You got Aaron Donald, who's still on the defense. I don't care if he's 100%, I don't care if he's in his prime.
And on top of that, they're growing the linebackers and the corners and the safeties even. You know what I mean? They're all young. They're growing. You know what I'm saying?
They can get hot
Give
at
it
the right
time.
time. They hot right now.
And for me, I purposefully will take the Lions as my surging team going into the playoffs. Why? Especially to help the Eagles out because they get the Cowboys this week, and I want the Lions to do the thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for
Jamar
sure.
Gibbs, sensational running back out of Alabama, killing it.
Definitely.
Killing
Okay.
it. Touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? They got a two-headed monster for real with David Montgomery.
Yeah.
My man, Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Sam Laporta. Love it.
I
to see
love
what-
Laporta. People keep talking about how you're a rookie.
Love to see what they got going on. I feel like that would be a perfect matchup. The same way I'll liken it to last year. You had Jacksonville Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence. And you
Trevor
had-
Lawrence hurt again.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Injuries happen. But last year in the playoffs, we got the Chargers with Justin Herbert versus the Jaguars. I feel like this hopeful matchup of Matt Stafford and you know the LA versus Detroit.
That's
money.
That's the
money.
script.
That's money.
Yo,
That's a good job.
money.
Script writers got to get that one out.
Great-
Script writers got to make that one happen,
That's
bro.
a great
That's
job.
must see TV.
Fingers crossed.
Before we switch subjects, or before we switch sports, let's switch subjects to MVP. How you feel? Because right now, I currently have Lamar Jackson as the favorite after what he did, him and his defense, after what they did to the 49ers.
Absolutely.
Because 49ers been punching everybody in the mouth. Then they pulled up on Lamar Jackson and them and got their ass beat.
For sure.
Let me let everybody know. Since he's been in the NFL, Lamar Jackson is 20-1 versus NFC teams. And that's an amazing stat.
That's an amazing stat.
You feel me? So what? He don't throw as many touchdowns as everybody else. He's still gonna rush for shit. The man got damn near 800 yards as a runner right now.
And a former MVP.
He has 3,300 yards as a passer. He has 20 touchdowns to I think 7 interceptions. So his rate is still, you know what I mean, 2-1. You feel me? As far as interceptions to touchdowns.
Playing winning football.
It's not as prolific as the other passes in the league, but the man is efficient at what he does. And his team is now the current best team in the NFL, both in the
Hands
AFC and in total in the NFL.
Hands down.
Defense is elite, top 3 in the league.
Absolutely.
He don't have a number 1 receiver, but no receiver on his team is a slouch. Zay Flowers, elite pick. Bateman, even though he not consistent, is an elite pick. Odell already, his repertoire is beyond speaking about. You feel me?
And doing this while his favorite target, Mark Andrews,
It's
is out.
gone. Likely out
What a
here
year.
getting likes.
What a year.
You feel me? Likely out here getting likes. You feel me?
Got to pay homage to LJ and them, man. They got to be more too lit.
Too
They
lit, bro.
too
Man,
lit.
too.
Man.
You feel me? It's going
They
down
too
in
lit, man.
Baltimore. So, like, yeah. That's my favorite. Do you have a better favorite than Lamar?
Actually, my favorite is Lamar Jackson, but a close second. 49ers, they struggled, but Christian McCaffrey did not struggle. He was efficient the majority of the game.
Christian McCaffrey hooped the whole time.
Efficient, consistent, got a couple big plays off, got a tough run touchdown. You know what I mean? Sam Darnold came in. He could have had an even better game, but for whatever reason, you know what I mean? Sam Darnold just would not look his way. And I mean, whatever. I'm not going to say they would have came back. They could have made it interesting, though, but Christian McCaffrey leads all the running backs, all touchdowns, you know what I mean?
Lamar wasn't making too many mistakes, though.
Right. But
Especially with
a
the
close
lead.
second for the MVP, I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a two-man race at this point.
You don't like Tua at all?
I like Tua, but I mean, you already got a quarterback. Tua will have to go on an impeccable run these last now. In interest of fairness, they get the Bills. They actually play the Ravens first this week in Baltimore, so he'll get his chance to state his claim. But what they beat the Cowboys last week, so they get their chance.
Is Dak out the race?
He's not out the race, but he's back a few legs. He's back a few legs.
The Raiders,
The Raiders?
Raiders
Shout out
cooking.
to the Raiders.
they was cooking.
Absolutely. They made Pat Mahomes look real bad. Shout out to Antonio
Chiefs
Pierce.
Chiefs light.
I said, damn.
Chiefs light, man. Raiders done got one.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to the Patriots. They beat the Broncos. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Prior to that loss, Broncos' chance of making the playoffs was over 50%. They lost that game. They playoff chances plummeted below 10%.
At home, too. You lost in front of your home crowd.
You know what I mean? I like to give you all them numbers.
Future drop something?
Nah, but teams
Probably in that stadium.
Teams have become accustomed to playing future during Russell Wilson possessions. As soon as he come off the field, they play other shit. When they get on the field, they play that joint. I'm that nigga.
Do you dirty?
I'm that nigga.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Tough
It's a crazy world out here, man. What are we gonna
So
do?
yeah, it's hard out here. Plus he got a new baby, so you know what I mean the streets hate him. His wife don't care. You know what I mean?
That's a whole different situation. Bro.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean-
maybe.
A rookie, I'm a bet. Cashing out a check. Barely break a sweat. Nike on the sweat. I know that you're impressed.
Oh, all right. I don't know if y'all know, cause I'm looking at this nigga do what he do right now. Shout out to Uncle Sue on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? The fire is blazing. Fire is blazing. Weather is sweet. You know what I'm saying? So I just watched this nigga Uncle Stu pour the wreck sauce on the wreck wings. Cause you know how he coming through with the wrecking ball of the week. This nigga bringing his wrecking ball of the week. This motherfucker finna wreck shit. Uncle Stu, what you doing over there?
You already know what I'm doing, man. Come on, man. You smell what's going on in here, man. You don't smell what's going on?
Basking in the ambiance. You know what I'm saying?
You already
My
know
nostrils
what's
is
going
on one.
man.
Not gonna lie.
Man. Hold up.
They don't even dig it. They don't understand.
Goddamn, bro.
Soon enough, they'll understand.
This, you know what I mean, sizzle a little
Shout out to Uncle Stu with his wrecking ball of the week.
We back. With the sauce,
Yeah, I mean-
with the sauce marinade on it.
But as we talk wrecking ball of the weeks, you know what I'm saying? Bees, my nigga. Let me know, what's your wrecking ball of the week, my boy?
My wrecking ball of the week, the most unforeseen wrecking ball of the week, but hindsight 2020 is highly predictable. Ravens defense, 5 interceptions
5 of
of an alleged MVP candidate, 4 sacks, a complete beatdown
Bust
of the
his ass.
alleged number 1 overall team in the NFL. I'm talking about
No longer.
feeling disrespected.
Yeah.
Talking about wrecking ball of the week, going to the media, feeling disrespected as the underdogs on the road, 11-3. My man Kyle Hamilton, the safety from the Baltimore Ravens, said,
Went crazy.
he said, are all 11-3 teams not made equal? I said, man's got a point. Just so happens, man's got the first interception of the game.
Fast forward to my man Christo Christmas celebration.
Cooking.
They came in like a wrecking ball. How did they say? They came through like a wrecking ball. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Shout
came
out to
through.
Miley Cyrus and
They
the folk.
came through and shut down. 19 points. Nothingness. A complete blowout.
That's a really good. That's a
Wrecking
really
ball
good
of the
wrecking
week.
ball of the week.
Fire. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens.
Defense
You
went
did the
nuts.
Eagles a favor. Bless up. Bless up.
Brock Purdy before that game had never thrown an interception when throwing it to Debo Debo Samuels. On this day he threw two interceptions to Debo Samuels. Never did that before in his career. First time ever. Ravens defense is legit. Probably top 5 in the NFL. At least number 3 in my
Top.
mind.
They top, bro. They top of the top.
For me, my wrecking ball of the week, Price had it before, Jaime Hawkwest Jr. You know what I'm saying? He fucking snapped on the Sixers, you know what I'm saying, without Embiid.
Sixers called wreck.
Went 31-10, 11 for 15 for the field.
He held it down.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
sir.
Snapped on the Sixers on Christmas. Reminder, he is a rookie. So, you go into the spotlight, all cameras on you. They say, yo, Embiid not there. What you gonna do?
But the ball.
He dropped a super highly efficient game, 31-10 as a rookie. No Embiid, he did what he was supposed to do. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That's my wrecking ball of the week.
Had no choice but to ball.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jaime Hawkwest Jr. Speaking of Jaime's, if you ain't seen Blue Beetle, it's available. You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So I liked it.
You smell it?
I got to ask
I
my
definitely
man
smell
Stu.
that, Uncle Stu.
I got to ask Uncle Stu.
Uncle Stu, I definitely smell
What's up?
that.
What you got to ask
I got
me,
to ask my man Uncle Stu,
What's up?
my good brother.
What's up, brother?
What is your wrecking ball of the week?
Ooh!
You didn't ask me again?
I got to ask you. The people want to know, so I'm here for the people.
People
I'm
want-
What
asking
do
on behalf
people
of the
want
people.
to know, Stu?
The people's chant.
Talk to me.
Back to back.
Oh,
The Wreck Wings.
Back to back.
See how I got holding?
You see, we got the wings
see?
going back to back. Yeah, I mean,
top tier.
Back.
2 time.
Top
You know
tier.
what I'm saying?
Wrecking Ball of the Week. I introduce to you Uncle Stu's Wreck Wings. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
It's a mighty fine wing, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. No doubt, no doubt.
Shout out to the Wreck Wings. You know what I'm saying? That's what
That's
it is,
fire.
what it
That's
is.
fire.
But as we make our way out, we gonna fuck these Wreck Wings up. I don't know how much this is gonna get on tape, but we finna fuck these Wreck Wings up.
So, I mean, whatever.
One time for the one time. Shout out to this nigga Uncle Stu on the Wreck Wings.
Bless up, bless up.
One time for the one time. Shout out to my boy B-Zone. One time for the one time. Shout out to my guy, Octa Wizard. He in the
Bless up.
background.
Bless up.
You know what I mean? Geppetto on the strings, you know what I'm saying? So when you think it's just us out here getting it popping, just know, Geppetto on the swings is Octa Wizard, you know what I mean? He back there making it all work. Tonight we got a special guest appearance. Baby boy, come pull up in the camera one time. They ain't seen you. They hear you, but they ain't seen you.
Young boy George.
I brought my young boy with me tonight.
Young boy George. Yeah, bro.
He look like me, act like his mama, look like his mama a little bit. Shout out to Jules. Say something, bro. They can hear you on my camera at least.
Football really isn't my thing, but
What's your thing?
soccer. Or more likely,
sports.
basketball.
Still sports.
young.
I call my
Still
boy
sports.
Jay Pele, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my other son, X
I respect that.
X
Yeah,
Messy,
man.
because he really messy.
Bless up.
So
My
shout out
guy.
to my other son, X
My
Messy.
guy.
Kai don't play sports yet. That's my other son. I got 3 boys. I got 1 girl, my princess. You gonna see her in cheerleading and shit. But
Bless
shout
up.
out to Jay Pele. You know what I mean? He get into soccer. He not into the sports all the way with the basketball and football. We gonna get him there. Say hi one time when then we out.
Done and done.
Shout out to the Rec Room. Rec Wings on the way. Uncle Stu, what you do?
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Appreciate
Good
y'all.
dude.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays,
even
man.
pressed. I ain't even pressed, nah. I ain't finna stress.